Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I just finished up work. It was a hideous week. Thank goodness for one advertiser came through almost at the bitter end with a full page, full color ad, or else it would have been almost humiliating to turn in my stuff. Okay, I just wanted to sort of do a nighttime video. Perpetual's in there coughing wildly. I hope he's okay. Yes, I did a column, and for those of you who read my column, it's a slight spoiler alert. It's about Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, whatever one wants to label it, and why the premiums are going up. I don't think I've brought this up before. I might have. And since it's fresh in my mind, I just got done penning a piece about it. I thought that I would bring a few things to light. Let me begin by saying, here comes Perpetual. Hi, honey. Say hello to my viewers, Angel. He's dashing wildly to Big Red the van. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm not a fan of the OC. That's what I call it, Obamacare. Because after I learned, about us being the only modern country not to provide health care, insurance, whatever, to our country, it really changed my mind about a lot of things. And this was one of them. And so Obamacare is really just still for-profit insurance where the banksters, disguised as insurance companies, skim off the top and make money. It's for-profit health care. Do you know that in some countries it's illegal? I think one country, I don't remember which one. It's literally illegal to have a private insurance company for health. Okay, I don't remember the country. Oh, my dear. Moving right along. For many people, this has been helpful, the Affordable Care Act. For others, it is nothing. It's not affordable at all. And here's one of the reasons why. Is because of Marco Rubio. I don't want to be accused of being some Republican-loving shill or something, because I don't freak out and want Donald Trump impeached on illegitimate reasons, but I'm digressing. Marco Rubio saw to it that there was a rider attached to a bill. It was one of those bills where it was a must-pass sort of deal. And this had to do with something called risk corridors, and this was my understanding of it, is that whenever the Obamacare thing came into play, the insurance companies were going to be taking a loss for the first several years because of the fact that you had people getting on the exchanges that might have been higher risk, individuals that had pre-existing conditions and that sort of thing, and that would all have to even out or whatever. And those dear, sweet, adorable insurance companies wouldn't make billions. They might make $1 billion less or something. So there was a guarantee written into this that the government money, taxpayer money, would be used to make up the difference for what they had lost over those years. This was called the risk corridors. Now, evidently, there's a very good article about this in something I normally do not read, which is the New York Times, but I'm sure you can find it elsewhere. Go to Google, type in Marco Rubio risk corridor. That because of the fact that the big insurance companies were not guaranteed their money because of Rubio, the Republican, this is why the premiums started to go up. So, just thought I'd give you a little bit of a reality check there. Also, another reality check is, of course, that President Obama really could have done something with the public option or Medicare for All system. I don't remember how long he had both chambers or any of that, where he had a full throttle support behind him. But, of course, he did not do that, ladies and gentlemen, because his donors were in the big insurance companies and big pharma and everything big you can think of. Get your minds out of the gutter, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. At any rate, so that is the story. So basically, once again, what we have in essence is, because of party loyalty above everything else, above country, above fellow human beings, that could really, thousands of people will die. There's no question. And so I don't want to diminish, any kind of help that those who did not have insurance got by way of Obamacare. Pardon me. But because of party loyalty, we have really Democrats, establishment type Democrats, which really most of them are, defending what was a right-wing health care program to begin with. Obamacare was the brainchild of the Heritage Foundation, which is a right-wing think tank. So we have Democrats forced to defend a right-wing piece of legislation, all because they don't want to go against Obama or have his, legacy tarnished in any way. And the hideous Republicans hated Obama so much that anything with his name on it was going to be absolutely, fought against. It wasn't going to be tolerated. They really couldn't stand the idea of Obama in the White House, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest with ourselves. So they made a pact to just object on everything, including their own damn type of legislation that Mitt Romney actually put into play out in Massachusetts when he was the governor. So this is what party loyalty does to people. And this is why, you know what? I'm going to start ending my videos by saying drop political identities and focus on issues. Right after I say this is Lounging with Lisa, blah, blah, blah. Just like I end all of my columns now by saying the end. And then in parentheses, I put interstate crosscheck and then the word APAC. And that way a new reader will come along and say, what on earth does this mean? They might Google it. They might find out information about interstate crosscheck and the fact that APAC owns our lives. Okay? So I think I'm done. I believe I've covered everything. And I don't even care if I'm done or not. These mosquitoes are out in full force. It's really ridiculous. It's like kamikaze mosquitoes coming at me, diving into me every night now. It's awful. So, okay, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging. Well, coming at you with thoughts of the day. Drop those political identities and focus on issues, ladies and gentlemen. Love you.